It's summer, and that means it's salad time. Salads are such a good way to get lots of variety, the non-starchy veggies in the diet, those greens which we forget about sometimes. Let's invent 3 new salads together. Here we go. Hey everybody, this is Dylan.
And this is Reeves.
We are all about helping you to make your plant-based diet easier and less complicated. One thing I talk a lot about on this channel is getting a wide variety of fresh, wholesome food in the diet. You don't have to worry about chasing after nutrients. How is this processed? How is this cooked with that and served with that and eaten like that? Don't worry about all those minute details. You don't have to chase after every last nutrient available in the food. You just need to get a wide variety of different foods and you'll cover all your bases. All your nutrients will be there. Salads are a great way to do it. You've got to start your meal with a salad, in my opinion, because if you've just filled up on a wholesome, hearty, starchy meal, you're not going to want to go back for the greens. Or you can mix it in with your starches. But today we're making it as salads. 3 separate salads we're going to kind of invent as we go. How does that sound, Reeves? Frankly, they were your idea, all 3 of them.
I can't wait to try them.
So we're really running with the Reeves ideas. Let's do it, get in here. Okay, our first one is a broccoli salad. This is one Reeves said she used to make and take to parties all the time. So you just took 2 crowns of broccoli and chopped it into bite-sized florets. Is that correct, Reeves?
No, even smaller than that. It's like a chopped salad.
How's that look? That look pretty good, Reeves?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. The smaller the piece, the cleaner the face. Oh, broccoli. So rich with sulforaphane, the healthy and who cares. I know, I was there. I was thinking I had to do all these healthy things every day in order to make sure I'm getting it all in, and food doesn't work that way. I've got a couple handfuls of grapes. I don't know if it matters how much on these salads, you guys. Throw it together, look at it, and if it makes sense, then it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great or grape?
It's gonna be great, grapely great. Red onion, also very healthy, but who cares why? It's a plant food, it's whole, it's natural. We're gonna chop up about half a red onion for this one. We're doing fresh grapes and dried grapes. This is raisins. I'm gonna take a nice big handful of raisins, make sure they're not all smashed together, and we'll throw in some raisins as well. How about a little fat? This is a very low fat salad. It's got a little sweetness thanks to the grapes, obviously, and the raisins, but now we want to throw in a little bit of slivered almonds. Not because you think,
oh, fat has to be eaten with the greens in order to make it more bioavailable and all of this, but
just eat what you're comfortable with and what you like. If a little bit of crunchy, fatty flavor from the almonds makes you happy, then definitely put them in. We've got the Well Your World sweet mustard dressing. It's one of our most popular items. We get that sweet mustard in there and let's stir it up. You just eyeball the dressing. You don't need to know exactly how much. It's just whatever you prefer. Reeves likes things very saucy, much saucier than probably most people would like. So just eyeball the dressing, give it a toss, and go from there. All right, let's have a taste of our brand new broccoli salad. Ooh, it's nice and fruity. I love that. The little bit of chewiness from the raisins, that's very nice. The crunch from the broccoli and a little bit of fat and richness from the almonds, that's excellent. Good call, Reeves.
Thanks.
That was delicious. It is time for salad number 2, and I want to make some little strips, some tortilla strips for this one. It's very simple. I probably have way more tortillas than I actually need, but they're a great snack to put on all your meals, so I just want to show you this trick. This is not a necessary ingredient for the salad. It's just a nice touch if you want to go the extra mile. So I take and put my air fryer basket right there, and I just cut these tortillas into little strips. These are just plain old corn tortillas, no big deal. Boom, spread them out on the air fryer and throw them in the oven or the air fryer. Either way, it doesn't matter. We've been air frying these at 400 for just a couple minutes. Keep your eye on them until you know how your oven treats these babies. You'll want to keep a close eye so they don't burn. I still, even knowing what I know about my oven, burn them all the time. This one is a spinach salad, our little Latin salad that we're putting together. These are big leaves of spinach, so I like to chop them just a little. If you got baby spinach, maybe those are already small enough leaves that you like it just the way it is. Let's do like another big handful like that of spinach. Maybe one little bit more. I just kind of bundle it up and then chop it up. Then we've got some arugula. I love the spiciness from arugula. You don't want to maybe make it a main ingredient, but we're gonna do one nice big handful to start. That'll be balanced out with all that spinach.
Wake up your taste buds.
Throw it in. A little handful of cilantro. I love cilantro. If you don't like it, leave it out, no big deal. There'll be plenty of flavor from everything else we're throwing in. Just rough chop it and toss it in the salad bowl. How about a red bell pepper? This will give it a nice crunch as well. You start to kind of throw your salad around and you can see, do I have enough of that? Is there enough of that red color that I feel like I've got enough in there? The answer is no. Let's do a little more, baby. Looking nice. Now this is a green salad, so if you wanted to build this with separate ingredients, like you could have your mango chopped up in a separate container if you think it's gonna cause your greens to get soft. When we make a big bowl of salad, it's because we're gonna eat it right then, so I don't pay too much attention to that. We're just gonna dice it up, whatever size piece you like. How about a little avocado? Add a little fat to this salad. We did almonds on the last one, we'll do some avocado on this one. I think it just makes the salad tastier to add some fat. Okay, let's stir this. I haven't put in the dressing and I haven't put in the strips yet. We're gonna top it with the strips. So let's just toss our greens so we get all the fruit and avocado and bell pepper and cilantro all mixed up. Throw in some salad, all that fruity goodness. A little sweet heat. This is the Well Your World sweet heat. I love it. It's got a little bite. And then you can either just top it with these. I like to crunch them on, but I don't want to get in trouble by making the salad not pretty enough. So this is just gonna be laid on top. And a little crunch. I do love that Well Your World sweet heat. It is so good.
What's the spice level of sweet heat for people wondering?
I call it a medium. This batch is actually a little less spicy than our previous one because the last one was a little too hot. And I love the crunch of these tortillas. Excellent, Reeves. Good idea.
How's the mango?
I love the fruitiness of the mango. It goes perfect with the sweet heat. And I love the richness from the avocado too.
What kind of salad you making now, Dill?
This is a kale sweet potato salad. Lots of starch. We're gonna do chickpeas and sweet potatoes. I gotta peel this thing and we're gonna steam the sweet potato to make it nice and soft. And it's gonna be perfect for this salad. I'm gonna cut it into these slabs first and then I'll cut them kind of in half and then make them more like bite-sized pieces like that. Okay, there we go. Let's get this steaming on the stove and then we'll just chop some kale up and we'll add it to it in the last couple of minutes to steam the kale. What do you think of that?
Sounds good.
So I'm just ripping it off the stems and then bunching it up and then we'll just kind of chop it, shred it a little bit. And the important thing is to get the big part of the stem out. You don't have to get every little part of the stem out of the kale. But these big babies, that's a lot to chew on. Our potatoes are almost done, so I'm just gonna start loading kale into this steamer. It's gonna be pretty full. Yeah, I think it's gonna fit. One whole bunch of kale right on top of the potatoes. Hey, save time and energy. Boom, it worked. Okay, we've got a few more ingredients to chop, actually just two. I'm gonna do a little red onion and a bit of cucumber because I had some in the fridge. This will give it some nice crunchiness too. The other half of the red onion from the last one, let's chop it up. I'll do pretty nice and small dicing of this red onion. You don't want like a big bite of raw onion, so we'll just cut it nice and small. We've got that can of chickpeas. We could throw the can of chickpeas in too, but the point isn't to have things hot. This is meant to be a salad. Then again, it's a steamed salad, so I guess it really doesn't matter whether it's hot or room temp, cold, or whatever, right, Reeves?
Well, if you eat it as leftovers, it'll be cold.
It will. Oh, look at that color. We haven't overdone it. It's still nice and fluffy. We haven't turned it into like the consistency of what frozen kale would be like. I think this is really nice. I'm gonna stop there. That way the kale is not quite so dense and chewy when you're eating it. So let's just dump it all in.
Ooh, wow.
Sweet potatoes, kale, beautiful color. Before we add the sauce, let's just take a look and see what the ratio is looking like. This looks nice. That's gonna be great. And it will keep well in the fridge since these are nice cooked kale leaves. We're gonna use the Well Your World balsamic vinaigrette on this one, but any of our salad dressings will do. Let's test this baby out. It's looking nice. This is the prettiest out of the three, I think. These rich, beautiful, vibrant colors. This is also the starchiest salad out of the three with the chickpeas and the sweet potato. Oh, it's perfect. I love that it still has a little bit of chewiness in the kale, but it's not as much as like when it's totally raw. Wow, this is really good. I think the conventional way to eat this would probably be out of the fridge cold, but I did it hot because we're filming here and I didn't have time to wait for it to cool. And I gotta tell you, it is delicious. This balsamic's like heated up a little bit in the kale and the potato, and I love the flavor. I think you'll really like this salad. You should try. This is a whole meal. Excellent, really, really good. And it'll fill you up too because of all the delicious starch.
So warm salads are in. If you went to a fancy restaurant, this thing would be like $15.
That is true. We get a lot of questions from our viewers asking for recipes using our products, and we're coming out with new recipes all the time. So make sure you join our newsletter. That's where we send them out. They're not available anywhere else. Check out our website, or right down below in this video you can find links to our various products. We might even have a bundle going right now if you act quickly. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.